Hi, my name is Nicole Tan, and with Campus Link, I've been able to experience both sides of the perspective. So I first started off as a student in the classroom, and then I came back a year later to tutor IB Biology Standard Level. And I think what I really loved about tutoring that class was that Campus Link really taught me that being an expert in something and having all this knowledge didn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a good teacher and communicator, because biology was actually a subject I really struggled with in high school. I gravitated more towards the humanities, and I really struggled with things like writing lab reports, planning experiments, and grasping biological concepts. But I think that because of my struggle through that, I was more relatable to my students, and I could relate to the obstacles they face as they were trying to learn the material. So I think that's what I really love about peer-to-peer tutoring, because there would be times when I would be up at the board and I'd be teaching something, and I would turn around and see a confused expression on a student's face, and sometimes I could pinpoint. I could say, "Oh, careful not to mix it up with this concept." I used to do that all the time. They're very similar, but they're different for this reason. And I think the important part was being able to say, "I used to do that all the time," and just making myself relatable to the student because I had made the same errors and mistakes and struggled with the same material that they had. And so, in a nutshell, that's what I really love about the peer-to-peer tutoring system, is that it breaks that very traditional structure where the teacher is seen as the expert with all of the knowledge, and the student maybe might not feel comfortable asking questions and saying that they don't know, and putting themselves out there and asking, revealing that they don't understand the concepts. And so I think peer-to-peer tutoring really breaks down that structure in the classroom between teacher and student. It just makes it much more accessible for everyone and creates an accessible learning environment.